All right, guys. Hey, I'm glad you're watching this video. If you are, then the reason that you're here is because you're looking for a way to build your financial security, right? Be it if you want to replace your income or if you just want to secure what you have and use myEcon services for what they're made for, regular people to actually better their financial situation without it costing hundreds of dollars a month, right? I mean, we can get all these services for thousands of dollars a month and have people, do the stuff for us, but why you're here is because you're looking into myEcon and you want to know if their products work. Now, take away the fact that I do the affiliate side for myEcon, okay? And I make a full-time income with it. I have one of the fastest growing teams out there. And if you want to join that team, go to grabthislink.com. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. But what I want to do is I want to give you a little bit of insight of exactly what these products have done for me personally, because before I even started doing the affiliate side for myEcon, I literally just joined for the credit repair system. That was the only thing that I joined myEcon for. But when I saw the other services here, I thought, I'm a member. Why not take advantage of the other services? I was like, maybe they'll help me out a little bit if I try them. So I actually tried them, and let me tell you, I supplemented my income. I couldn't replace a full-time income with just using the services, but I could easily supplement my income very, very well just by using the services, right? When I had a full-time job. And the first one, the correct your W-4 form. Now, there's a lot of misconception about this income shifting strategy here. I mean, there really is. People look at this as though they're being shown to not have taxes withheld from their paychecks. And that's not what this is for. What this is for is it's showing you that you're overpaying in taxes. You more than likely have your W-4 form at your job filled out incorrectly. This product right here, this service right here, correct your W-4, the income shifting strategy. This is going to show you how to fill out your W-4 form, which you can change at any point at your job. It's going to show you how to do that correctly. When you do your taxes at the end of the year, you want to be as close to even, as close to zero as you can. You don't want to owe anything, and you don't want to get any money back in a refund, because that means you overpaid the government. And the IRS has said themselves, more than 72%, I think it is 72% of Americans overpay in taxes from their job. So that shows you right there that you're overpaying. If you're overpaying in taxes, this shows you exactly how to correct that. And when I used this personally, I increased my paychecks by $150 every single week. That was back when, there were still places that paid weekly instead of biweekly. But I increased my paycheck by $150 a week. Now, that was huge because my credit score at the time was a 510. I had terrible credit. I had $85,000 in credit card debt. And I mean, I was just drowning financially, even though I was working two full-time jobs. I was making really good money, but I just didn't know how to manage it, right? So I used these products. And so this my credit system right here, it's going to show you how to increase your credit score, how to dispute all the negative marks, the hard inquiries that are on there that are dragging your credit down. It goes through and it shows you everything on how to do it. It's a do-it-yourself system. So you can print out pre-form letters, dispute letters. They tell you where to send them and everything like that. The My Credit system for me increased my score from a 510 to a 778. Okay. So far, just using these two products, I had increased my credit score to a 778, which is higher than it has ever been. And I increased my take-home pay from my job by $150 a week, $600 a month, right? Now, travel membership. I used this because we go on weekend trips a lot with my kids. Not so much back then, but now we do, because this travel membership through Zingo Plus, it gives you such big savings anytime you go anywhere, whether it's hotels, restaurants, car rentals, airplanes. You can save up to 70% over Priceline and hotels.com and flights.com and all those mainstream, discount websites, travel websites. Those sometimes can get you good deals, but this travel membership through Zingo Travel Club is up to 70% over that. And I always went to the same hotel. So my grandparents lived in, back when I started this, my grandparents lived in Texas. So we would fly to Texas, stay at a hotel, and I'd rent a car when we were there, right? We went there for at least a week every year. And every year, I mean, we stayed at the same hotel. We did the same thing every time that we went there, the same flights and everything like that. But generally, I was spending about $4,000 for the whole week trip just in hotels, flights, car, and that kind of stuff for my wife and kids and I. Whenever I booked everything, the same things through this Zingo Travel Club membership, I paid almost half of that. I paid $2,300 for what I was paying $4,000 for on a trip. It's incredible. The Zingo Travel Club saved me a pile of money on just that 1 week vacation trip. So that right there pays for more than the entire year's worth of membership, right? Now, this ID Defender Plus, I took advantage of this. This doesn't make you money or save you money so much as protect you online. It'll tell you if your information is out there on all the dark web, the negative, bad, shady sites online. It checks those, it monitors all the data mining sites, and it looks for like your email, any information about you that's out there, and it'll email you and tell you, hey, you need to change your passwords. This stopped me from having my Google account stolen. It told me that my email address and my Google password, it gave me the password that was online, that it had found online, and it was my actual password. So I went in and changed that, and I'm really glad that I got that. I wouldn't have known. And I mean, your Google account has everything. It has my credit cards, bank account, everything in it. So this saved my ass on that. Now the debt elimination, like I said, I had $85,000 in credit card debt. This showed me exactly how to get that paid down very quickly. So in less than 3 years, I was able to get that paid off completely using the My Credit system to dispute all the negative, past due stuff that was on there, and the debt elimination to pay off the other stuff that I had on there, what was left that I couldn't get removed. It was all gone. All of that credit card was completely gone. So now let's track this, right? So now I got $150 a week extra in my paychecks. I got 778 credit score, right? I saved $1,700 on a week trip that I took to my grandparents, and I'm protected online, right? Now the debt elimination, I'm $85,000 in debt, gone off my credit, right? Now minimize taxes. So a lot of people don't know this, but when you join myEcon as a member, they have an affiliate program, right? That you can market a link to get people to join myEcon through your link, and you get a portion, a 70% commission on whatever they join at, whatever level they join at. Now, because of that, you are a home business owner. You run a home business. So this office that you see me in here, this awesome little office that I built myself, I'm not a construction person, but it's good. It's good, right? But anyways, I built this little office, and I use it solely just for my business. And because of that, I can take advantage of tax credits, tax deductions for home businesses, up to 200 tax deductions. So everything that I use for my business, my earbuds, this microphone, this camera, my computer equipment, whenever I go on trips to talk about business with people, and everything, my cell phone bill, my internet bill, everything, you can write that off because you're a home business owner. You can get those tax deductions for those things. And it's incredible. A lot of people don't know that, but you get so many tax deductions. I get almost 10 times what the membership costs for the entire year in tax deductions. So now the money that I pay in my membership has been paid literally by every service that I've used so far. Cash flow management, this is what is actually going to track your business. So anytime I have a business expense, anytime I buy something like, all right, I bought this little microphone. Now I'm not trying to sell these microphones. This is actually really good. I should sell these, but I bought these for my business, right? I took the receipt and I uploaded it into Cash Flow Manager. So it tracks every expense that I have for my business. I just joined something else, a capture email responder thing for my business here, and I got that receipt and I put it into my Cash Flow Manager app. So at the end of the year, all I do is I take that Cash Flow Manager app, I take the little zip file, and I send it to my tax preparer, and they prepare my taxes. It's all right there. It is so simple. And if you try to run a business without something like that, you're missing out on a pile of stuff. So, I mean, this company, you can't. And then I use the Cash Flow Strategist as well. It's like a budget calculator, but there's also investment education. They don't have it on the core product list here, but there is investment education that showed me how to invest. I don't recommend you trade crypto. I'm never going to tell you to trade crypto. All right. But if you know what you're doing, trade crypto. I'm not going to tell you where to go or to copy my trades or any crap like that. But this investment education strategies showed me how to invest and taught me how to trade stocks and stuff like that. So now that is one of my top forms of income, is trading stocks. I never in a million years thought I would be able to do that. But because of my membership with myEcon, I'm telling you, it changed my life completely. Now, I'm 45 years old. Well, I'm 46 now, but I'm 46 years old. I've never been good with money. I've been terrible with money my whole life. But now, because of myEcon, I got money in the bank, man. I could take my kids anywhere they want to go. I can buy my kids anything they want. I can take my wife out to eat wherever she wants. I got a new car. I got a new house. I bought a house for the first time in my entire life because of myEcon. I'm telling you, this company will change your life. And that's not even if you use the affiliate program, right? Like I said, I make a full-time income with the affiliate program. But aside of that, using the services that myEcon offers for the membership price of $60 a month, which is laughable when you compare it to the amount of value that you get from literally any one of these services, any one of them. You can use any one of these services and you'll make more than what that year's membership costs. I'm telling you. As you think about it, $720. That's your year's worth of membership to myEcon. $60 a month, right? $720. Now, I put an extra $150 in my paycheck just by using this one service. So in a month and a half, in 6 weeks, six paychecks, 6 weeks, just with that extra amount of money that I put in that paycheck, paid for that year's worth of membership. And everything else on here above that was pure profit. And I didn't even tell you how much I made from the affiliate side of this, which is, I'm not going to go into that in this video, but what I wanted to make this about was the myEcon services and the myEcon mission statement. And their whole atmosphere is for people, regular everyday people like you and me, regular everyday people out here struggling, trying to claw and thrash around down here and scream and claw and fight for every dime we can possibly get just to live in America. And this company right here makes it so much easier. And this is what you need if you're an average, regular, everyday person just like me. You can turn your life around completely just by using these services. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So I just wanted to put this out there. I really hope you got value from it. If you did, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching this on my page, my webpage, go to grabthislink.com, get signed up with myEcon with me as your sponsor. You get my personal contact info, and I will answer any questions that you have. Look, I'm not a millionaire, right? I don't have the secret to being a millionaire. I'm just a regular, average, everyday dude that went from struggling, living paycheck to paycheck in a miserable financial state to now being so financially secure, I don't have to work. If I roll out of bed and think, you know what, I don't want to do anything for a week. I just want to sit around and play PlayStation and literally do absolutely nothing. I can do that. I don't have to tell my boss. I don't have to take time off. I don't have to put in PTO. I don't have to do any of that crap. Because of myEcon, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want to. So, like I said, I'm not a millionaire. I don't have a mansion. I don't have my own private jet, but I got a brand new car that's paid for, and I got a house that I've never been able to buy in my entire life. So, myEcon changed my life. It can change your life too. Just give it a shot. Go to grabthislink.com, right? Get signed up with myEcon with me, Cory Hemminger, as your sponsor. Into myEcon, Cory Hemminger, grabthislink.com. Get it going today, man. I'm telling you, don't wait. Don't wait. You're never too late to start.